So welcome back, Gundam guys and Gundam gals. PatrickGrade again, continuing the look at the Metal Build 00 Gundam set. This time we'll be taking a look at the O-Riser and the included accessories that come with this figure. And then we'll see how it looks on the 00 Gundam itself. And continue on with a look at the Master Grade comparison. So as far as the box goes, this is pretty standard. A nice shot of the product here on front, as well as some more information and nice product shots on the back. Of course, most of it's in Japanese, so I really don't know what I was saying, but we've all seen it kind of before, so it's nothing too unique, I'm sure. So let's take a look inside and see what we get. So inside the box we see we have a pretty sturdy clamshell designed package that holds all the pieces in place, and everything's laid out in its own little compartment and separated and secure. So we have the wing binders, the GN Sword 3, the two different versions of the GN drives, the GN shield, and the smaller action base, as well as the connecting point for the GN Sword 3 and the fuselage of the O-Riser. And I do have the manual for this figure, so it's a nice full color manual, nice heavy glossy paper, gives all the detailed information about each individual piece and how they attach to one another, how it attaches to the base, and more information on how to attach it to the figure and the backpack and everything. So using the zoom here again, we can see we have two sets of GN drives. Here's a GN drive from the original figure, and the difference between the two GN drives here is that the new ones have an attachment point for the wing binders, otherwise they wouldn't go on there very well. And these are pretty cool because it has a ratcheting, rotating part here beneath to hold the binders in place, while the top stays the same and keeps that aesthetic. So this is the GN drive, and this is the GN capacitor or storage tank or whatever you want to call it. Have the same rotation at the bottom. But of course this is using that brown that I dislike so much. It looks a little better here because it's more of the sparkly brown, not the flat brown. But that's still kind of a minor gripe in my case. And of course these fit in place just like the original did. It slots into place and holds there really well. So here are the two GN shields that we see from the anime. They have nice, these guys are nice because they have the different decal sets. 00 Gundam here in the caution. On this side we have the celestial being. So that's kind of cool asymmetry there. And on the back we have another decal set, just caution or something there. And of course these tops can slide off up and down to reveal the area to combine the two together. And this way we have a GN surfboard kind of thing, or a long shield. And these can attach to either the forearm or to the just beneath the GN drives, or onto the wing binders. So these are real nice, simple. I like the paint scheme and everything. But we do see some screws and stuff on the back here, which we didn't see on the original figure or weapons. So next up is the always awesome GN Sword 3. Really stands out with this nice clear green blade here, the identifying sticker on either side, and the caution and warning stickers or decals everywhere. Of course, this folds up in storage mode, and the handle moves around too to attach to the hand and lock it in place on the forearm. And this way reveals the very brown GN gun with its 3 barrels and stuff. So this looks really nice. It locks into place really well when you open up the blade. Very nicely constructed. And it has hidden attachment points here for the bottom of the old riser. So a very nice weapon. One of the standout weapons from the 00 anime. Next up we have 2 of the wing binders. They have the opening areas here and swivel points. So again, nice paint applications, nice decals and everything. We can see the celestial beings insignia there, more warning stuff all around. Just looks really nice. And of course there's no LED storage areas or anything, so this is just nothing too fancy. So this is where it attaches to the GN drives as well as the fuselage for the riser. For either the GN drive or the storage tanks, you just slot them into place here. And holds in place really well, but also allows the ratcheting joint to move around so you can pose the binders on the GN drives. And these aren't very heavy either. It's a little heavier than a standard weapon, but it's not so bad. So here's the fuselage for the riser. You can see there's some really nice paint applications here, warning stickers and insignias and stuff all over. Looks really nice. And of course the tail pulls out and rotates down to allow for storage on the back of the figure. And the binders stay in place really well with a locking mechanism that holds them in place fairly securely. And one of the great things about the metal build riser is that the landing gear can collapse down into the figure itself. There's no swapping out parts to attach landing gears to the bottom like in the master grade version of the 00 riser. So that's a really cool effect. The front one here is real easy to get out. The back ones take a little more time. You kind of need a hobby knife or whatever to help you pull them out. But a very nice effect indeed. And this fill is really solid. All the hybrid plastic throughout here. No metal, I don't think, but it still feels solid and pretty substantial. And you can swap out the sensor arrays from the orange, or having just the cover version here, if you want to do such a thing. And if you want to attach the GN Sword 3 at the bottom here, flip out the hidden attachment points on the GN Sword 3, simply slot them into place, and again you get a real strong connection there. So next up we have the base and support arm. And this base is a little less fancy than the base on the figure itself, but it still has the information for the old riser and stuff here. So pretty nice. And here is the attachment arm. That's just a single. There's no support coming off of it, but it has a ratcheting, swiveling joint here to attach the old riser to. Let's put that in place that way. And to actually attach the riser to the base, you need this little extra piece here that attaches the same way to the riser as the GN Sword 3. So to attach the riser to the base, you either need to have the GN Sword 3 on and fit it on that way, or you replace the GN Sword 3 and put this at the bottom, and that functions as the attachment piece there. This is a very secure arm and attachment point. You can put all to the side there and it holds in place just fine. And you also get some forward and backward movement with the support arm ratcheting joint there. So you can have it taking off at an angle. So here's the L-riser on the base, and as you can see, even at the extreme angle, the base supports it really well. And it looks really nice on the base. You can get different angles and everything. So far I've taken a look at the metal build 00 Gundam and all its accessories, as well as the add-on pack, the O-Riser and the GN Sword 3, the things that it comes with. So in the next video we'll take a look at combining all the elements together and see how well they come across, as well as go over some posing and some final thoughts. So thanks a lot for watching, stay tuned, and I will see you soon.